Welcome back to my channel. My name's Rebecca, I'm 28 and I live in Newcastle, and you are reporting for Beauty Duty. I nearly didn't say my tagline there, and I know some people would be very upset at me. So today we are trying out the Maybelline 30 hour, it says it on its lid, Superstay activewear. Yeah, I've got it in the shade Sand and it's on my face. I've done that and the rest of my base, eyes and lips are off camera. I've literally just thrown them on. But if you're interested in seeing a sort of first impression mini review on it, do keep on watching. Okay, so we are doing a foundation first impressions. Yeah, it's been a while. I've got my brows on. I popped some eye primer because I might film something with my eyeshadow once my base is on. I haven't quite decided yet. So we are testing out today the Maybelline Superstay Activewear 30 hour. 30 hour wear, full coverage foundation, light as air. What it looks like there. Transfer resistant, seamless matte finish, oil free. I've got it in the shade Sand. I mean, I'm hoping the shade's okay. So I'm going to use my normal primer, which is the Barry M Unicorn Drops, Primer Drops Beauty Elixir. Yeah. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of that. Oh, I'm running out of this. Don't get much of this in a bottle, I'm sure. Pop a little bit of this on. I'm not even sure if I held that up very well on camera. That's what it looks like. But I'm going to use a primer. This is what I use. And I have been using it quite a lot recently. I do like my Huda one as well, but that is expensive. So, yeah. Okay, so just popped a light layer. That's like a sticky primer. So I'm going to do one side with a sponge and one side with a brush, I think. I'll give my brush a little wipe off. Okay. Good enough. So it looks like this. So that's a Huda brush. Okay. It's a glass bottle, which I like in a foundation. And a pump, as I thought it would be. So I'm just going to pop 2 pumps out onto my hand. That was more than 2 pumps. That's how much I've got out on my hand there. The colour does look really good for me. And I'm just going to take one of my K Rose B sponges. I've washed it the best that I can. And then I'm going to do this side of the face where I've got loads of a breakout with a sponge, and then the other side with a brush. I know that a brush should be full of coverage, ideally, so I want to try the side that is quite bad, breakout wise. I'm coming in a bit closer with a sponge. So I'm just going to pop that onto the skin. Okay, colour's pretty good. A little light maybe. It's quite hard. I had to go onto Beauty Bay. I bought this from Boots. I had to go onto Beauty Bay to colour match myself, because obviously we don't have anything like that in Boots at the moment. I'm just going in with another pump so we can get a full coverage to match myself, and this is meant to be a neutral medium. Okay, so it's not covered up there. It's covered up most of this, like the breakout there, but it's not covered the really bad bits. I don't need a lot of coverage on the forehead, so tend not to build it up so much there. So that's what it looks like. I always avoid my under eye. Immediately, I don't love this. Don't know if it's because I've been using a brush more to apply my foundations, but I don't know. And then take a couple more pumps, definitely matte, how it's dried down on my hand. I'm going to take my brush and tap my brush, dab my brush into it, and then pop it onto the face. Okay, definitely immediately more coverage with the brush. As I said, the colour is not great, but it is what it is. Oh man, I didn't want it in my hairline. I've just washed my hair. And then the real challenge is that situation going on. So I'm going to take another pump. Okay, so now that I know the difference, so it's definitely more full coverage with a brush than with a sponge. I like how it looks with a brush better than a sponge. I'm just gonna go, see, there we go, it's covered that much better now that I've gone over it with a sponge. So I'm just going to even it all out a bit. Okay, I definitely prefer this with a brush. So that's what it looks like. Let me turn down my lights a bit. I do be looking like Uncle Fester under eye. I don't know. I don't know if me can still keeping buffing it is doing anything. Still pokes through a bit there. Let's see if I can build it up any more on the side of my face. That's bad. So I've done one more pump. Okay. Yeah. On first reactions, I'm like, nothing to write home about. It costs a tenner, you know what I mean. So what under eye concealer am I going to use? Okay. Let's keep this drugstore and get out my XX Revolution, which is a full coverage matte. So I should go with this really well. And this is quite pale. This is a very pale colour on me, so. And yes, I still do a crap ton of concealer and I don't care what people say. Do what I want. There we go. So that blended nicely over. I already know I like this concealer. Okay. Wow, we're looking bright under eye. Right, let's get a cream. I'll use a cream bronzer actually. Well, it's technically a foundation because this is so pale. So I've got, and I'm not keeping this affordable. I've just literally, that's gone out the window. So this is a Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Hydrated Foundation Stick in Chestnut 09. Just gonna stick a bit here and here. I love this for cream bronzer. Let's do a little one. So much. It's a very lightweight formula, so just use the same foundation brush, sort of more stamping motions. Okay, so that's warmed it up. Looks much better. My under eyes look nuts, but it is what it is. And for my powder, I'm going to use my number 7 Airbrush Away finishing powder. I think I've got the medium one. It seems to have rubbed off. That's what it looks like there. It's very well used. And that's what it looks like in there. This is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury. I have done a full face of number 7, so I'll link that up in the cards, whatever. So I'm just going to take my normal brush and I'm just going to set. Okay, there we go. So let's do next a little bit of bronzer. I'm not going to like fully powder contour and all of that jazz. So I'm just going to use my Doll Beauty bronzer, and it's in medium. And just pop that over. Okay, that's definitely added some life back into one's face, that's for sure. And let's do a little bit of blush in Apricot Blossom that I'll use. There we go. I love this colour actually. Should use this more often. Okay, so that's my skin as it stands now. Again, I'll turn my lights down a bit. And back up again. And I'm going to spritz my face and do a bit of highlighter. So I just got my Fix Plus here. I'm just taking a Josh Cosmetics highlighter in Just Peachy. Oh, I forgot how nice this is. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to pop off, finish off my face. Well, by finish off my face, I'm going to do something with my eyes and my lips, and I'll come back and we'll have a look at it all together. So I'll just give you a quick other, now that I've got it on, again, lights down. My skin is crap right now. Look at this bullshit going on. Yeah, once everything's on, it looks nice. Like I'm just not like, oh, wow. I don't know. I don't know why I expect it, to be honest. But yeah, I'll pop off, do something quickly with my eyes, and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I've just thrown something on my eyes and lips. I did not film it because I couldn't be bothered. Could not be bothered. But I didn't want to look too terrible in the thumbnail. So I'm not sure how the best to do this because I was giving this a really close inspection. There is some fluff on my eyelash. Okay. Giving this a really close inspection while I was doing everything else. And let's see if I can just try and think of the best way. It's already cracked through here. It's already sank into a line there. Apart from that, it does like look okay, and it's, you know, and it does look smooth, and I'm, from feeling it, it does feel like it'll be long wearing, but when it's already like gathered up all up in my business on my nose, and already sank into here, I just know that it might last a long time, but it's for me who's, you know, I've got a few lines and things like that. I'm 28. I think that it'll have sank right into my line here that I've got. Well, it'll have sank into any micro fine lines I've got. But, you know, the colour definitely looks a lot better now I've got everything on, and it's definitely warmed itself up. I am generally more of a high-end foundation girl, and because I'm super oily, because I've got loads of texture. That being said, I have some absolute like holy grail favorites, like my L'Oreal Freshwear and my Revolution foundations that I like as well. I like nearly all of the Revolution foundations. So yeah, I mean, and I do find things that I like at the drugstore. I don't like any of the other Maybelline foundations. I'm major allergic to the Fit Me concealer. It's the reason why my eyelids are super textured now. So I've taken a little chance putting this on my face, and I'm definitely not allergic to it because I'd probably know by now, but I don't know. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. I'll wear this for a couple of hours, shall I? And, you know, I'll put a little screen text up if anything changes, and I shall come back to you. But let me know what you think down below. Are you picking this up yourself? How do you think it looks on my skin? Yeah, I'll just keep looking at it. The coverage is good. Yeah. I mean, I'd say now 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 until I've worn it. Don't forget, Don't forget to go subscribe to my channel. Absolutely love to have you over here. Don't forget to comment, like, and ring that notification bell so that you know of the next time that I upload. Do go follow me over on Instagram as well. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.